Hey friends, I am super excited to be back. I haven't done a video in weeks. Flu went through our house, kind of knocked us off for a loop, but I have been still able to get some crafting done. Unfortunately, not as much as I wanted to, but I did really focus on this one outgoing swap that I needed to get completed. Probably one of the funnest I've done. I feel like every swap I do is more fun than the one before. Part of that is probably because I'm learning more as I go and stretching myself, and with each swap I'm in, I learn so much from the other participants. I encourage you, if you've never done a swap, consider it. One day maybe I'll be brave enough to host my own. And I would certainly open up that opportunity up for anyone that's never been in a swap, as others certainly did for me with the first one or two that I did. So anyway, let's jump into it. This was a one-on-one swap, so in this scenario, I make one full set. I did make a second one for the hostess. This is hosted by Wendy. For this swap, we needed to make one memory dex card, 2 tags, 3 embellishments, and one of them needed to be a shaker, a sequin mix, some kind of handmade gift, and of course cute packaging. And the theme was baking, like holiday baking or gingerbread. True story. I think I bought 5 or 6 gingerbread dies and I ended up not using any of them. I don't know. I'm funny about the color, the shape, the size. Like I don't know. I kept getting them and it wasn't quite right. And then I did get Scrap Divas and that just came in. If I wasn't so far in, I probably would have. I really, really like that one. I'm going to link that. But yeah, hers is a really good one. But anyway, so this is what the outgoing package will look like. I left this one incomplete so that I could share everything with you. I always make a little card for both the hostess as well as the participant. So, cute packaging. Always cute packaging. I got this apron box die, and oh my gosh, I mean, isn't that just absolutely perfect for a baking themed swap? And it holds so much. Even this cute little pocket in the front comes with the layering dies, and I'll figure out where I got that and link it up. But all these layering pieces, I did stitch it. I used grommets, eyelets, for the holes, and some seam binding that was in my stash. There's pinks, there's reds, there's all shades of greens and kind of mints, and I love that. So this is the base for the majority of my items. So let's jump in. First, a memory dex card. And I'll go ahead and open this up. I had just gotten this one before I even joined this swap. So it was just shy of perfect there. It says Baked with Love. This was not a memory dex card. I bought a die that would cut this shape out. So then I just cut it narrowly and I sandwiched it in between some of the layers to turn it into a memory dex card. And guys, I feel super clever for figuring that out. Stitched around it, has some fun shaker bits. Of course, says Baked with Love, couldn't be more perfect. Fun little, it's a gingerbread bow die from KS Crafts, I believe, or KLJYP. I did use that in pink just because I like the look of it. I think it still looks like it's frosted, and kind of fun. All right, so there's the memory decks, and then we needed to do 2 tags. Oh, and here are my tags. Here's what I did. I gave it a little dimension. I used the ruffle die to make a ruffle. I did a printout. In fact, I'm gonna do another video this week yet and share that. I know it's kind of late in the season, but every month I have, for my own use, been creating a, what I call it, like a monthly sentiment sheet. And I create these, just print these out and then use my dies to cut them. So this month I knew I was doing this, so I specifically used words or phrases that kind of worked with it. So that's where this came from. Again, pretty simple tag. It's about, you know, layering, just several layers, but I think it's super duper cute. I mean, you could put this on anything, but Candy Cane Kisses is really fun. And then this just says Christmas treats. So my thoughts were, if somebody's giving maybe a box of cookies or something, just throw the tag on it. And I thought that was pretty cute. I like it. All right, and then for the embellishments, I decided to go with the mug because I feel like at Christmas time, you're drinking eggnog out of mugs, you're drinking hot chocolate, mulled cider, you know, all those things to me scream Christmas and holidays and winter season. So I went with the mugs. These are both shakers, and again, I used some of these little words, word dies or word sentiments that were just die cut. And then this was the third embellishment. I was just gifted this amazing cake stand, and it came in while I was still sick, actually. And it was one of the first ones I used as I started to get better. But how perfect. I mean, it looks like a super fun Christmas cake, right? I got that from Sundown. I just love it. And then for my handmade gift, I just die cut a bunch of these so that, you know, some are flags, some are tags, some are just simple word strips like these. And then maybe somebody can use them in their own project. And then I found these fun candy cane chapsticks at the store in a multi-pack, and I'd gotten some for my kid's stocking. Shh, don't tell them. And yeah, just perfect for this. All right, and then everything fits so nicely in this little apron box. And I mean, even this front pocket is usable, though I struggle to get these in. It's snug for sure. There we go. Tuck it down in the front. My grandma used to make aprons that, you know, had all the cool floral prints. That's what that reminds me of. And then this is my absolute favorite. I found this little, it's actually, I think, supposed to be a figgy pudding box. It has some additional pieces that go, but I thought this just looks like a fun little frosted cake. So I didn't use all the pieces so that I could, you know, just kind of let the pattern paper stand out a little bit. And I did use this die along with, what did it come from? It was part of another set. And then these little red balls. I used that in a couple different places. So I used it on here, and I used it again on here, but all the papers are different for each one. I just really, really like the look of it, and it kind of makes it all cohesive. So this is what that little box looks like, and the lid lifts off, and then it holds my sequin mix, which is the same, almost, no, not quite the same as that. It's what I used for this. So tuck that right in there, and then by packaging it, now this one's not quite done. By packaging it in here, it makes it look like it's an actual dessert, right? So it displays really cute. And then I'm just going to tuck a little handmade card in here. So this is my Outgoing baking themed Christmas swap. Thanks for watching, guys. I wish you all the happiest of holidays. I hope your home is filled with love and joy. If you're traveling, be safe, be well, and I'll be back later this week with another video. So if you haven't yet, hit subscribe. Thanks so much.